every child is special. And I kept saying, fuck you.
DA got that dope.
Yo, what's crackin'? What's crackin'? It's your boy, Billy. You so crazy. And hold on, I'm sorry. I know this is rude, but I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah. Get back to the reactions. That's what I was trying to do before you rudely interrupted me. But alright, too easy. I got you. We back with another one, man. Look, I read the title, so y'all know what I'm doing, man. Today I'm doing George Carlin, Child Worship. Now this already sounds crazy as hell. This sounds brazy as hell. Child worship? But y'all wanted to see me react to it, so I'm bringing it to you today right now. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please hit that I was about to say please hit that So Crazy button. But if you hit that subscribe button, you will be a part of the So Crazy family. So go ahead and be a part of the So Crazy family, because if you don't know, we one of the craziest, littest family on YouTube, and we got the content that you want to see. So drop them suggestions right now in the comment section. Follow me on all my social media links. They're right here. Give those a follow, send me a message, let me know what you want me to react to next, and I have it up for you at some point. If you don't know, today is Comedy Sundays, where I do all of my comedy reactions on Sunday. So please hit that subscribe button for more lit Sundays. You know what I'm saying? But enough talking, man. Let's find out what George Carlin is talking about with this whole child worship thing, because it's already throwing me off by the title.
Yeah, it's all bullshit, folks. It's bad for you. It's all bullshit. That's what you have to remember as you go through life in this country. It's all bullshit, and it's bad for you. Now, speaking of parents and speaking of bullshit, two ideas which aren't always mutually exclusive, by the way. I'd like to mention a special kind of bullshit that has taken hold in this country in the last 30 to 40 years. It's a form of bullshit that really only can be called child worship. It's child worship. It's this excessive devotion to children. I'm talking about today's professional parents, these obsessive diaper sniffers who are overscheduling and overmanaging their children and robbing them of their childhoods.
Okay, at first I didn't know where he was going with this, but now, okay, all right, I'm starting to see now. At first I thought he was going to be talking about like the pedophiles in Hollywood, the ones that like to touch kids, the same ones that got people's YouTube channels comments disabled because they like to be weirdos and post timestamps of children in compromising positions. You sickos should all burn in hell. Die. Y'all need to be extinct. Weirdo people, man. Ugh, you can't do nothing, man. You can't do nothing. How do you just wake up and just like there's legit real child worshipers. So that's what I thought he was talking about. But he's talking about the, you know what I'm saying, the momagers and the dadagers. I'm glad that's where he's going though, because I was legit about to get, like, I just legit got mad about these weirdos. Like, yo, if you're one of those people that watch my channel, unsubscribe right now and hang yourself. And I'm being dead serious. Billy, you so crazy don't support your weird ass. He doesn't. Get the hell off my page, bro.
Of their childhoods. Even the simple act of playing. Even the simple act of playing has been taken away from children and put on mommy's schedule in the form of play dates. Something that should be spontaneous and free is now being rigidly planned. When does a kid ever get to sit in the yard with a stick anymore? You know, just sit there with a fucking stick.
Don't happen.
Do today's kids even know what a stick is?
Yo, the crazy thing is that if they do know what a stick is, they think it's a gun because of music. Congratulations, you played yourself.
You know, but you know something, a kid shouldn't be wasting his time with a stick anyway. If he's 4 years old, he should be home studying for his kindergarten entrance exams.
What?
Do you know about that shit? Oh, they have them now, yeah. There are places that have kindergarten entrance exams. The poor little fuck. The poor little fuck, he can barely locate his dick. You know, and already he's being pressured to succeed. Pressured to succeed for the sake of the parents. Isn't this really just a sophisticated form of child abuse? And speaking of that, speaking of child abuse,
Does he have a point? Is it like a form of child abuse?
Speaking of child abuse, next stop, grade school. Grade school. You won't be allowed to play tag because it encourages victimization.
Come
And you
on,
won't be
man.
allowed to play dodgeball because it's exclusionary. And it promotes aggression. Standing around is still okay. Standing around is still permitted, but it won't be for long because sooner or later some kid is going to be standing around and his foot will fall asleep and his parents will sue the school and it'll be goodbye fucking standing around.
You know what makes this, like, it's hard to laugh at this now because at that point, I'm sure it wasn't as, like, because, you know, today you can't do nothing. But that's real life. Like, that's legit how everything is going today. You can't do anything. I can't even say what I want to say on YouTube because of YouTube censorships. Ridiculous. That's sad, man. That's so true.
Fortunately, all is not lost. All is not lost because at least we know that when he does get to play whatever games he is allowed to play, the child will never lose. We know he'll never lose because in today's America,
we give everybody
no
a
child
trophy.
never loses.
Nope.
There are no losers anymore. Everyone's a winner. No matter what the game or sport or competition, everybody wins. Everybody wins, everybody gets a trophy. No one is a loser. No child these days ever gets to hear those all-important character-building words. You lost, Bobby. You lost. You're a loser, Bobby.
Come on,
They
man.
miss out on that. You know what they tell a kid who lost these days?
Good
You were
job.
the last winner. A lot of these kids never get to hear the truth about themselves until they're in their 20s.
And it's too
When
late.
their boss calls them in and says, Bobby, clean the shit out of your desk and get the fuck out of here, you're a loser.
And that's the reason why we got so many in just these kids. They feel like they deserve everything. Now, I know to a certain extent, my mom had to be looking at me like, you don't even know. Like some of these things that you got, to be honest, I didn't look at certain things as luxury until I joined the military and then they stripped me of everything. Then I was like, holy crap. Everything I took for granted, that, you know, the little small stuff that you don't pay attention to, that you just have and you just don't even realize, like having my own bathroom or just a toilet in a room where I could close the door and have some privacy. That became a luxury. You don't know that until you don't have it. These kids can't relate today because everything gets handed to them. And then if it doesn't get handed to them, they complain until it gets handed to them. Frustrating, man. I'm so sick of these little kids, man. I'm sick. I love kids. I do love kids. But I just, the way that things are going now, like, there's no character build for these kids anymore, man. We keep everybody sheltered, so then when real life happens, they're like, oh my God, this is real life. Duh! You know, but this the military and me coming out, so I'm gonna have to calm down a little bit for YouTube block this video. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax.
Of course, Bobby's parents can't understand why he can't hold a job. In school, he was always on the honor roll. Well, what they don't understand, of course, is that in today's schools, everyone is on the honor roll. Everyone is on the honor roll because in order to be on the honor roll, all you really need to do is to maintain a body temperature somewhere roughly in the 90s. But we shouldn't be worrying about how he's doing at school because, you know, come summertime, he'll be off to camp. Yes, he'll be off to camp, but not to swim and hike and play softball. No. Today's child will be sent away to lose weight. He'll be sent to fat camp, or violin camp, or ceramics camp, or computer camp, or leadership camp, whatever the fuck that is. Leadership camp. Isn't that where Hitler went?
I like it. I like it. Dark humor.
Specialized, structured summer camps. Gotta keep the little fucker busy, don't they? Gotta keep the little fucker busy. Wouldn't want him to sneak in a little unstructured time in the woods. That wouldn't be any good.
Huh.
God knows he might start jacking off. Now, all of this stupid bullshit that children have been so crippled by has grown out of something called the self-esteem movement.
Oh.
The self-esteem movement began in 1970, and I'm happy to say it has been a complete failure. Because studies have repeatedly shown that having high self-esteem does not improve grades, does not improve career achievement, it does not even lower the use of alcohol, and most certainly does not reduce the incidence of violence of any sort. Because as it turns out, extremely aggressive, violent people think very highly of themselves.
Well.
Imagine that.
Well.
Sociopaths have high self-esteem.
Man.
Who would have thunk, huh?
Really?
I love when this kind of thing happens. I love when these politically correct ideas crash and burn and wind up in the shithouse. The self-esteem movement revolved around a single notion. The single idea that every child is special. Boy, they said it over and over and over, as if to convince themselves. Every child is special. And I kept saying, fuck you. Every child is clearly not special.
Definitely not. Just
Did you ever
kidding.
look at one of them? Did you ever take a good close look at one of these fucking kids? They're goofy. They're fucking goofy.
I'm a product.
They're too small. They're way too fucking small. They're malapportioned. Their heads don't fit their bodies. Their arms are too weird and everything. They can't walk across the room in a straight line. And when they talk like I got a mouthful of shit. They're incomplete. Incomplete. Unfinished work. I never give credit for incomplete work.
Oh,
Now,
we shouldn't.
P.T. Barnum might think they're special, but not me. I have standards. But let's say it's true. Let's grant this. I'm in a generous mood. Let's grant this proposition. Let's say it's true as somehow every child is special. What about every adult? Isn't every adult special too? And if not, then at what age do you go from being special to being not so special?
Right.
And if every adult is special, then that means we're all special, and the whole ideal is all its fucking meaning.
Basically, there is no lie in that. There is no lie in that. So that was my George Carlin child worship. Now, you guys let me know how y'all feel about that. You know, like, let me know what y'all thoughts on the whole child worship thing. And even with the whole special scenario. Like, if every kid is special, when the hell do they stop becoming special? Like, when do they just become just how we look at people today? You know, the people that you don't like, when do they start becoming those people? Let me know in the comment section right now, all right? But don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please be a part of the So Crazy family. If you're already a part of it, thank you. I really appreciate your support. I know that you guys have been waiting for this. I know some of you guys are only subscribed for the comedy reactions, and I'm telling you, we have a whole dedicated day. Sunday is comedy day. Now, in the future, I may make it Saturday, but for now, every Sunday, comedies are dropping. And I might do some on Saturday as well. But regardless, they're coming every week. So please hit that subscribe button if this is the content that you like to see. I got you. I read my comments. So I hear y'all, all right? So keep dropping them comedian names, and I'm going to keep bringing it to y'all, man. It's your boy, Billy So Crazy. I appreciate the support. I see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out this thing.